from FYI Sahara. I'm going to bring you a quick tarot on the Notre Dame burning. I was really thought I could not get an answer with tarot cards, but as soon as they popped up, the answer was there. This is a simple four-card spread. Let's look first at the Knight of Cups reversed. The knights often remind me when the reverse of Don Quixote, charging off to somewhere, God knows where, to misdirected to make it short. Then we have the Five of Cups. This is kind of mental battle. It's, these are not swords. They're wands. That's a mental, and it's a very fiery. So if you were to have a fiery debate. So this is a disagreement. It would have to do with somebody being very disgruntled, or a group of people very disgruntled. Since there are 5 people here, I am thinking, I don't know, my intuition says there was a group of them and somebody became disgruntled. And it's hard for me to discern, I'm hearing spirits say a group, but it is still a small band of disgruntled people, as opposed to yellow vests, which is large mass populace. Now let's look at the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands, of course, is a victory card. However, it's reversed. So whatever message the disgruntled small group of people felt, their message was not received. Nobody nobody learned anything from this. It's just a sad thing. And when I think about the Catholic Church, it is a bureaucracy, and there's so much when you scratch the surface. There's pedophilia, child rapes, and it apparently is a lot. So how many people have been fooled by a religious idealistic facade, such as a magnificent cathedral, and under the surface they just end up getting molested, and their childhood is stolen. You can't. So in a way, the church, as it stands as an institution, is kind of far away from anything that Jesus taught. Jesus was a guru, by the way. I did see YouTubes on his trip to India. Next, we have the Seven of Pentacles. It's a big loss. You see, oh, hold on, let me bring the camera over. He is looking at his harvest. First of all, pentacles are money, and to me, this looks like a money salad. And he's disgruntled. No matter what his harvest is, not satisfying him. His hard work is, in this case, it's like 800 or 900 years of hard work, but somehow the people in creating this beautiful cathedral have been harmed by it. We have a lot of fluffy talk, like it's all love, or God loves you, reward is in heaven, and there's suffering, lots of suffering. This is suffering. This is mental torment more than physical torment. And this is a battle ill fought. So my feeling was, as opposed to terrorists or an accident, because it doesn't show an accident, it just shows disgruntled people here and here. And it's all, this guy has a wand too. It's all mental torment. So this is one or two mentally tormented people. My feeling is it was a simple fire of gasoline. It didn't take much and it was tragic. They didn't want to kill anybody because the fire happened right after the tours stopped. But they had it's a very funny feeling I have in my heart. This was the only way they could relieve their mental torment from their stolen childhoods and the disillusionment of the promises made by the church, such as God loves you, and the church is a humongous money making bureaucracy. And of course, when you get to the surface, you get to some very, very well meaning priests and nuns. They're pure of heart, and it only takes one rotten apple, I suppose. So that's not my feeling. That's what the card showed. And as soon as I saw the cards, you know, I was like, oh, of course. So sometimes they do tell the reason for things. So you take this to heart and know that I don't know what to say about this. Can they make it better? Making a new structure won't cure the problem. You have to go a little deeper into the hypocrisy and what would you call it? Well, discussing pedophilia is what you call it. You can't candy coat it, and people have been harmed, not just recently, but throughout the ages. So the problem is not just a burnt, beautiful building, but the cure. It's like the way you kill roaches is to burn the building down. That's one way to do it. So perhaps if they dig a little deeper and get rid of the rotten structure and make something more beautiful and more pure than what the close to 1,000 years of beauty covering up dysfunction and crimes against young people who grow into adults and their childhood has been stolen. Maybe the Catholic Church, when I've gone to Catholic churches, they do represent beautiful things with children. But they still have to work, and um, these cards show that burning down their building was a way to cleanse some people who were very hurt. And through the anger, they have anger in their hearts. This is anger. This is rage. And so burning down a building isn't going to get rid of the roaches. You have to start with a deeper structure back in the Vatican. And I leave that with you. This is the phase we end up at. Is it the strength to rebuild? And where does the rebuilding start? Maybe with the actual structure of what could be so beautiful.